Alright, we're back. Now, I started macerating some gold. Still got we got some gold dust at least, because we got 8 diamonds. We had 1 before, and I made a couple of things. I made the basic things that we're gonna need for the quarry, but I also need another thing. Now, we got 1 more diamond in there, yes, the safety diamond. But we're gonna need to make another thing. Now, there's no real need of making this, but I enjoy the idea of this little thing that I'm gonna show you right here. So let's start off. We could actually make a refinery with the same amount that we spend now. We could have actually made a refinery, but we're gonna make this instead. Yeah, we're gonna make this instead. Actually, that's a better idea. So okay, let's see here. Now we're gonna make something that's gonna ease everything up quite a lot. I mean, this is one of the best things. One of the best things that I think this is in Industrial Craft. No, it's actually it's in Buildcraft. But this is probably the best part about Buildcraft. Actually, it's this and the quarry. Let's just upgrade these into the iron gears, and then all the way up into the diamond gears. First the gold, of course, going up all the way into diamond. Huge waste of diamonds, but anyways. Now, of course, we could get all the things that are quarrying, considering the let's make sure there's nothing. Two zombies. Well, that's alright, as long as there's no creepers. But shit. So there's a big distance between where we're gonna dig everything up, or where the quarry is gonna get going, and where we are now. And distances, of course, like that it's gonna take a bit of time to basically make a long ass freaking line all the way over there. So instead we're going to use something called teleporters. Now it sounds like it's some kind of cheating thing, but it really isn't, because it's very expensive, and what you get is just something that eases everything up, I guess. But now we've got the diamond gears. We're going to put them like so. You can put them down here or up here, whatever you want to, but there we go. There's the item teleporter pipe. Okay, so I'm going to show you what these are great very soon. We're gonna do like that, and I'm just gonna check out how much do we have in our MFE. 8,000, or maybe that was 88. No, I think that was 8. All right, let's just get back to day. There we go. Okay, so the item teleporters are really cool for one main reason. You can teleport things in between them. We don't need this unnecessary long wire, or not really wiring, but whatever, tubes of whatever you want to call this, because through here things can go. Like, I can put things in and it will continue along here. I need something to pump it out though. So let's say this chest right here. Now I'm just going to show you because I've never actually shown this. I think most people know of how it works. But we're just going to take the redstone engines and so on. Okay, so that's the redstone engine. We've got the wooden transport pipe, cobblestone transport pipe, and item teleporter. Now, if I put a wooden transport pipe is basically the output. If I want to pump something out, I need to start with a wooden transport pipe. Now, if I put an engine right there, an engine is going to make this start pumping. So I can do like this, and things in here will start moving. There you go. Now, that's really cool, because this can go all the way over back in here, and we can start condensing this. So we could put just like iron enderman really close. I think it's like just outside. But we could just basically put a bunch of junk that we found in here, and then we can just let that just pump all the way. It seems very unnecessary, and surely it must be, if it's just this distance right here. But I'm just showing you how it works. So that's how basically the pipe works. It's not really that fast. We can make gold pipes, and then we can speed it all up. But let's continue with this. Let's continue with this idea right here. But instead, we're now going to put an item teleporter right there, and an item teleporter right here. Now, these two, as you can see, when it goes up there, nothing happens to it. So it just goes back in, because it doesn't have anywhere to go. Now we can take a look at this one's right here. They have a frequency. At the moment it's 0, but I'm gonna turn it up to 100, and I'm gonna turn this one's frequency up to 100. As you can see, connected pipes 1, connected pipe 1. These two are now connected. The only difference is that they still don't do anything. And if you look right here, can receive, this one says that this one can't receive anything, and this one can't either receive anything. But if I switch that to true, look what happens now. When this goes in, it goes out over there. And the basic idea is going to be working everywhere, really. We are going to be able to put the quarry, the output from the quarry, and we're going to be able to teleport it all the way back here. And that's really cool, and it's going to be really great to have. It's going to be very smart to have as well, because it's going to ease everything up. It was a bit expensive, but that's not too bad. Alright, so what to do now? Well, we're going to first start off with, I'm just going to show you exactly how I've done everything here, because we've got two different types of engines. Now, there's redstone engine, and then there is steam engine, and then there's combustion engine. Now, redstone engine is a free type of engine. It doesn't require anything to get going, I guess. It's basically free. You don't have to put anything in to. It doesn't require any fuel. So I can put down an engine and put down a redstone torch, and it will start working directly. It doesn't need anything. It just needs a redstone current to power it. Then after that, there's a steam engine, and it works the same way as a furnace or as a generator. That's the way it gets itself going. And then, of course, that's the best one. This is the combustion engine. Now, the combustion engine requires lava, which goes in here, and it requires water, which is basically, this is the power from the lava. It can also be fuel. It can also be fuel, and it can also be oil, and it requires water for the cooling. So I'm just going to show you here, very very basic, how to make it. If you want to make a redstone one, you're going to make a lot of redstone ones. And first of all, we need 2 cogs. If you want to make a steam engine, you need to make the cogs into stone. And if you want to make a combustion, you need to make the cogs into iron. And for redstone, it's only into wood. You need 2 of them. So now we're going to make a redstone one. We're going to put that there. A piston, this is the same for everything. And a piece of glass, which I think I got like right over here, 56. Okay, so let's get back in here. The wooden gears, the glass is going to be right there, and the glass is going to be the same. The piston and the glass is the same for everything. The only thing that separates are what is at top and the gears. Now, steam engine would mean that these are in stone, and the wooden gears are also stone gears instead of wooden gears. And if it would be combustion engine, it would be iron gears and iron up here. But I'm just going to make another redstone engine. Alright, so that's the engines. The pumps are very simple to make. First of all, you need to make a tank. Now, a tank you can store liquids in. Liquids like water, lava, or something like oil. I'm just going to put down this tank right here to show you. So that would basically fill up. This is what you need to make a pump. A pump is going to be the thing pumping up the lava and pumping up the water. So we got a tank, and then we need a mining well. I'm just going to show you how to make a mining well. I'm actually not going to make one. Mining should be enough, and there we go. That's a mining well. Needs iron pickaxe. Yes, needs this, and you get a mining well. And if we press U, we can see what we can make with it, and we can make a pump. Or you just put the tank on top. So I'm actually just going to put the wider tank because we don't really need it. And of course, the quarry I've shown you before, so there's no difference in that. I'm actually going to get something to eat. It's a shame I don't have any kind of animals or anything like that I could slaughter. So I'm just going to live out of mushroom stew. Not the tastiest thing. Alright, that should be about enough. Alright, so let's get going here now. We've got all we need. Let's just get out there. So, it's a great distance here, actually. It's very far. Or, not really very far, but it takes a bit of time to get there. Alright, so let's get over here. Oh, God, all the trees in the way. It's cool, it's cool. Alright. What are you doing? It's in the daylight. What are you doing out? So, what can we do now? Well, what we are going to do is that we're going to first set up the quarry, and we're going to use the landmarks, as I've shown you before how they use, or how they work. I'll put the landmark right here. You can dig this out all the way over. That's not right. There you go. And then we can continue. It needs to be, as I said before, in a square, otherwise it ain't going to be working. I don't even think that. I'm not sure if that would actually work. Maybe it would. One further back. Of course, you can use the coordinates. That's much easier. Okay, so there we go. We got a nice square, and we can take the quarry. Now, there's one thing about the quarry, and that is if I put it right here, nothing really happens. And if I put it right here, nothing really happens. But if I put it just next to this thing right here, next to the landmark, it actually works. So you got to put it next to the landmark. That's just a tip. First time I did this, I had no guide. I just know about the landmarks and that you should put them out and then right click. And it took me hours before I really got it to work. Well, not really hours, but it took me a great amount of time. Okay, so now there's leaves in here, and there's actually this in here, but that's no worry. That can get dug out. So actually we need buckets. I should have thought about that, but we got the iron and we got wooden planks, so we can make a bucket on the go. Put that out there. Okay, there you go. So we got the lava here, and we're actually gonna put the water next to it. No problem. Okay, and there, of course, there's a desert. For some reason, there's a bunch of water in the desert. Well, anyways, let's see. So let's grab this. I should probably make two for the sake of saving time, but no, I didn't. So we just gotta live with it. All right, put that in there. Let's get back and let's get the final one, and we're just gonna make an infinity source because it's quite problematic with the lava. The lava that we got right now is probably gonna last us for ages. But it is going to run out. And the water in itself is never going to run out, because with the water you can make an infinitive source. So put it right like that. There's no worries here. So that water is going to last forever. Okay, so let's get started. First we're going to start with pumps. We can put one pump there, and I'm actually going to. I want to go out a bit to make sure that we are basically going to get in contact with all the lava with our pump. So if we put that there. Okay, let's just surround this a bit so it's a bit more secure. That's not good. We don't want to put anything in there. We don't want to destroy the lava. Alright, now for this one right here, we're gonna actually need 4 redstone engines. Now you could probably just use one stone engine or steam engine. It would be very fast. But now instead we're actually just going to use the redstone engines. As I said, they're free and therefore I like them a lot better. This one right here, this is the water. There you go. Free is going to be more than enough. The water, you really get a lot from it, so there's no worries with it. Now these things are going, not going to pump everything out. It's not going to be like lava, it's splashing everywhere. We need to first connect the waterproof, and I should probably have shown you how to make waterproof, but I'm going to show you that later. Alright, we've got a quarry. With the quarry, of course, we're going to need combustion engines. We're going to put one there, we're going to put one there. Now, let's just do like this. There you go. Now, that should be getting us our water. And it's dark as hell. I don't like this one bit. Now, creepers are a real terror right here. Let's just get this going fast. Alright, I think I need to do like this because you... Oh yeah, that's right, I actually forgot about this total. If you just press shift... Oh, that didn't work for Buildcraft, I didn't know that. But normally when you press shift, it doesn't really make it so you go into the crafting if you have like something that you want to put out with... I think it is with Industrial Craft that it works like so. Now let's just get over here and let's put that there. Okay, there we go. They're now connected. Very well. Very well. Let's put that out there. All the way over to the pump. Okay, so now the lava is going. The water is going as well. Now we can check out how much they got. This one got a bunch of water. This one got a bunch of water. No lava yet, but we'll get there. There you go. Now this one, we're actually going to see this going to work very soon. So as you can see, all the lava is pumping. Everything seems to be working nicely. We don't need that redstone engine. We can save it for later because redstone engines, we're going to be using quite a lot of redstone engines. Okay. Now I can hear something walking around. Maybe that's just me. Alright, let's see. And now I just want to wait for a thing to happen here. And now, of course, I need to turn them on, obviously. Alright, there you go. Now we turn them on. There you go. Now, as you can see, this is the frame of the quarry. It's going to be working all around, and as you can see, it will delete things, or just basically destroy them if they're in the way. So all these leaves are going to get destroyed, so it can get going, and then it will start working and digging out. Now while that is doing that, we can just connect some normal cobblestone transport pipes, and we can connect them to our, let's see, there they are, our item teleporters. Now we already put on one. We already know that one is at frequency 100. It is now connected. This one isn't supposed to be able to receive, but if I put true, it doesn't really change anything. But false for now, because we don't really need that to, we're not gonna get anything to the quarry, because that's cool. The quarry is gonna be the only thing is pumping it out. So now that is connected, and this means that when this is done, this will actually start going, which it will actually do very soon. We will start getting some items. Now, in the beginning, of course, it's just going to be the basic things. Maybe we'll get a bit of iron, maybe we'll get this coal right here, we're of course going to be getting. And later on, of course, you can just look along the side and pick out things that you think the quarry have missed. Maybe sometimes you find diamonds, or sometimes you find something else. Now, here we go. This is the good stuff. This is the, I guess, the quarry arm, whatever you want to call it. So that thing is now getting to work. And it's starting to pump out. Now, it's not really that extremely fast, but it's pretty fast, considering that this is about, it's a bit slower than if we would dig this up ourselves. It would probably be a bit faster, but still, this automated, so it's really cool. Everything of this is getting pumped, of course, over to our headquarters. So if we head over there, I wish I had the, but I don't. So we're just gonna run. There we go. I was so afraid I was gonna drop into the oil. Alright, I want to make something with the oil later on though, because we can just make a normal refinery, and I mean that oil will last for ages. Okay, so as you can see, it's now getting pumped over here. How much do we have in the MFE? We've got 139k. Damn, that's a lot. That's gonna last for a long time, a very long time. Okay, so everything getting pumped in here, everything of course is turning into diamond, as I said, or as it just says that we want everything turned into diamond. I'm not going to do that, for I don't really know why, but it could be good to have some of the basic building materials in the beginning. Could just be a nice thing. So this is all getting pumped here, and I mean, meanwhile we work and maybe do some new cool machines, maybe something like that, maybe find something new and cool. This will all also work. So that's really cool. So we will just be able to let this work, and when we need new resources, we can just look in here and see what it has collected. So that's it for this one right here. I'll probably split them up into two, because one episode, one 10 and 12 something minute episode takes about 4 or 5 hours to upload. And I want good quality. I don't want any bad quality. So it is kind of horrible, to be honest. It really takes a long time, and it's I can't do shit. I can't play League of Legends. I can't play anything really while that is going on. So during that time, I just like study, which in a good way is maybe start studying a bit more. But still, it's annoying as hell when you can't do shit. But anyways, as you can see, everything's working perfectly, and I think this is gonna be great. I'm probably gonna set up like 10 more quarries in a very short time, because we're gonna get a lot from the quarries, and probably before the next episode, I'm going to be going down into the caves. Damn spiders. So I'm probably going to be going down into caves, off cam of course, and I'm going to be just collecting more resources, as we do need a couple of more resources. Now, as you see, getting some coal, but it's going to take a long time before we actually get to the good stuff. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.